emergency has become a part of the open program, and now they're backing the car out and down the driveway. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Or they're gonna, okay, they're just gonna put more water in. Starting line. That car was 110, 113 yesterday. So look at back there and take the easy fix. Work on the over Europe. Come on back to the yeah, big wash station. We sent our Indy level 5 after Tom Bailey yesterday to make sure there was no trickery or tomfoolery afoot. And he came through with flying colors. We actually had people along the route, I don't want to say kids, but position engine builder for this car. There's video on the internet of this engine, or this Camaro, making 2,200 horsepower at the tire. That is freaking nuts, for lack of a better term. And the Mustang scampers away from the starting line. Here comes the S10 Chevy pickup. Took some time to spool the turbo up. And the S10. You may be wondering why these guys are sitting on the starting line. Well, we're not running a heads-up race here. We're not penalizing anybody for having a bad reaction time. According to the exercise, quicker than wow, 679. everything goes right for them, those front tires are just going to skitter along the pavement. Watch this. Barely, there it goes, barely touching those front tires, just kind of pulling those front tires off the pavement. 146 in the 8 miles. He goes 795. We ran 7s yesterday. A great pass for Prospero. 795 of the 5. Yeah. Our gasser category here is filled with some of the coolest cars in drag week, this being one of them. 1955 Chevrolet's got 1055 and 825 miles an hour. I'd never buy another synchronized transmission again. He's like, this is the coolest thing I've ever done, he said. Yeah. Last time. I believe it was an 807. I believe it was went down the course last time. Previous to that, it was like an 810 he ran yesterday, but he is 807 today. Daily driver class coming around the corner now. You want to talk about some cool stuff. You'll see yeah, that doesn't mean that since we're in the daily driver that you won't see any unlimited machines or any of our other Colorado classes or Pro-Street classes and that stuff. With a 0 at 100 and oh yeah, nice running up 151 to 68. Literally everything you can dream of in here. Guys going as quick as 1080. You can't go quicker than 1080. At 155 miles an hour. All right, we got a racer looking for parts here. Keith Harrison with that 55 Chevrolet Gasser has a broken coilover shock. If you have a spare coilover, and I know you do out there somewhere, I'm looking at you, everyone. Broken coilover shock in the Keith Harrison needs one. The 55 Chevy Gasser. Meet Keith in the pit. Can't drive. Believe it or not, you cannot. Ironically, he cannot drive this thing on the street in Australia. It's illegal to drive this car in Australia. As soon as you cannot drive a tubbed car legally in Australia. It apparently... Burn out there in the Charger. Welcome to Indy, he says. The car. $9,000 to get it here, $9,000 to get it home. Spotty Mustang. You got a coilover shock, man. I know you do, man. First gen Camaro, got his legs under about 8 miles. The Camaro just going to pull away from the box body Mustang. 1191 5112. 13.5. Grand Cherokee SR8. Mercury 49
Now there's Danny Brown, there's Bob Brown. I think we're back here. At a chicken place over there.
I just seen the lights back on one place. Cool place. Okay. Love it. Love it. Yeah, but it runs. Good luck.
Meth one out.
So the Torino with a big one trying to put a nose on the camera. Driving the Roadster of the Coupe in the National Dragster lane. I know there's the Roadster style Camaro on the summit side of the racetrack. Both drivers come cleanly off the starting line. Their reaction time went to the Camaro, but Herbie's car makes a good move at the top end. He goes through 12 flat with an 89, 114 miles per hour. So a big thousands of horsepower and being used on the racetrack as part of the shifting procedure of the car. I think Eddie Miller uses it on his car. I think Jeff Lutz has one on his car. I think there are a multitude of our racers out here who are using gear benders. And really, if you think about it, on an event like Drag Week, much he's going to be willing to push it. He's already run very strong. And again, that's the chess game of drag. The Nova goes through at 10:06 with a 1:135. The Monty, despite a 150 60-foot time, went 8:92 with a 9. Driver ability to split gears, you can get this a car that maybe isn't as streetable, get that extra set of gear ratios in there, and you can make a formerly non-streetable car very happy on the highway. Turns out they're racing the RX-7 this week. So always good to see Keith. Good to see him out here, hardcore racer. Wanted to check out Drag Week for a little while. Thank you all very much to the spectators that have come today.